Hi guys, I've made videos till 4303 and then I got, well, sidetracked is not a word, but it got not interesting from an educational point of view to still continue the video. So now I have to make, what did I do, right? So reverse engineer since the last video 4303. So as you see, the ISO is out, it's built. Let's have a look. What did we change? Carlo 12, right mouse click, git ahead. The last things we changed was telling, hey, we have Arch ISO 80 today, and added a line sudo pacman key populate Carli. So if you run this on a machine that has no clue about Carli, there is you have to educate pacman, say, hey, there's also Carli next to ArcoLinux keys, Endeavor key, Endeavor OS keys, Garuda keys. That's it, I think, right? And then Carli. So yeah, that's done. That's added here in the script to build 40 and 30. Prior to that, we've looked into pacman.conf. They've changed a little bit their code, etc pacman.conf. 2 lines here, changed the parallel downloads just to see differences. We compared Arch ISO. RISE program has been removed by, not by us, by ArcoLinux, and I wondered why. I don't know if I can still find, here he is. Ooh, cool. Voila. RISE-FS development has stalled since 2022. There's no RISE-F4 kernel patch sets in the AOR. The talk is, well, will we support it? And obviously, as you see, Arch ISO, the ArcoLinux ISO, is not including RISE-FS programs anymore, which means we need to do something, because calamares actually does support them in the configuration. So this is way back, right? The beginning of, I don't know, 7 years ago, we started with this one and moved up. This one, the Carli calamares configuration, is what I've changed, what you didn't see in the video. And it's about the partition.conf. So riser is no longer a choice. Since the application is not there, it's gonna make an error anyway, right? It will try to, well, format your hard disk to a riser, and it's not there, right? It doesn't exist because of the change in Arch. So fine, we had to do this, which leads, of course, this is just a GitHub, which means you need to build it. So you go to the building, the package build, change the package build number, 24, 2024, it's October, it's the second release, and then you build the application. The application goes into a repo, which is here, Carli repo, and in here you'll find Carli calamares stand 2, signed NLC. So that being pushed online gives us a calamares that we've not rebuilt, just a config, right? Still the same calamares from, let's have a look, from when was calamares? From 240905. So we need to refresh this one, rebuild this one, and we could do that in this video. In the meantime, while we build, let's install Carli 12. So go to the out folder, Carli out, all the way down. Today, launch it. And since I've already installed it, I know that it's working, right? I just go to boot manager to see the ROM, right? Enter, Control F, and off it goes, installing of booting from basically an ArcoLinux system. As you see in the prompts and the beginning there, it's basically the look from Arch. But then we don't want to get into a black screen, then we want to have SEM, and SEM is going to pass everything over to whatever you choose, XFCE, Mate, Cinnamon, right? Choose, and it will be in here as well. And while it's installing, we're gonna get a new build of calamares in. Now, how do you know these things, right? I know it won't work if you go for a swap. There is at this point in time a bug in kpmcore, which means we have to build it ourselves or just say stop by using this one. That will work, and using this one. That will work. Both of them will work. This one and this one. These two guys need a changed kpmcore, or we don't provide it anymore. We say either no swap or whatever. Don't use a partition. That's the only difference, right? It just cuts the cake into a bit, right? A piece, and a longer piece and a smaller piece. That's it. Do we really need it? Not really. One of the advantages of swap to file is I can make it on the fly bigger if I want. It is a file on this orange thing that can be removed, can be enlarged, made smaller, right? So this is one of the next videos. But as long as you know, at this point in time, it's October 2024, kpmcore got an update, and it messes with calamares. Enfin, and then let's go. We do this, we do that, blah blah blah, right? The default things, and bye. Now I'm gonna go for calamares. So calamares is, well, let it be open here. github.com/calamares. Type it twice, as if you were drunk, right? Calamares. That's where we need to go. That's the code. The last code is 3 days ago. That's the code we want. This code. Let's see, can we go here for CD? I need to get this. Control C. Okay, that's the very last code of calamares. Carli build, package build, calamares version 10 from 24 September the 5th, version 2. Start with that one. Control C, Control V. No, it's the first build that I try on the 25th of October, and that one as well gone. Copy is not necessary, and I always give it a number extra. What I mean a number extra at this point in time, it's 3310 is the last one, but this follows not a number. This follows the latest git push. I mean, from number 10 to number 11 can be 20 pushes, and then they decide to make number 11. So basically, if we build in between, it's actually already number 11. It's not 10, it's already one more. And that's the reasoning behind it. Not that important, but you should change everything the way accordingly then. So 11, and that's 10, and we are now today the 25th. You can do two things here, right? That take the day you build it, or you take the date the last push was done. That was 3 days ago. You can use that one as well. 3 days ago, 22. Up to you, right? As long as you know from what code am I starting. I've built it on that day, and it's number 1. Save. Okay, all good. I think so. Now we're gonna remove everything, close all files, voila, and let's build calamares. An application. It's not that difficult. Basically, I want everything to come in here. That's the repo. And we're gonna update the package sums and then make the package and sign it, move it, remove stuff that we don't need for next time around. And here are things we are missing. So it says here dep calamares, so the dependencies have not been installed yet. This is a new system. I thought that was wrong. So if you want to know, this is the one created with the ISO that we're going to release in 5 days. So which gives me again a good test. Is everything working right? Here's something red, which shall plasma framework should be updated. Does it even still exist? Good question. Yeah, that's okay, that's normal. I have packages signed by me and I have packages signed by Carli, key. So 2 keys in this system. And he says, hey, there's a different key. That can't be right. So plasma framework is something I guess we can remove. Let's build it again. Plasma framework. Let's first see if this builds. So now we're still missing these guys. So plasma framework sudo pacman -s plasma. Did they change the name? Is no longer required. They've changed the name. Plasma work 5. So let's make an update on this particular thing. So in this folder you'll find a new dependency. So plasma work 5. We need some more ninja stuff, right? Ninja. Sudo pacman -s. Yeah, there's too much to type, right? So that one, 3 guys. Oh, Control Z. Ay. That's not what I wanted to do. Stop. And another one here. Control V. Ah, you forgot. Control C, Control V, Control V. So this one is Ninja. That one is Python, JSON, Scheme, and Python YAML. Right. Typos. No. Save. So let's get these in. Those were the missing packages. And let's build. So whatever it needs, in the package build is a lot of things that we need. Depends on this, depends on that. But the build as well, we need the build, make depends. So the Ninja needs to be there, this guy needs to be there, stuff like that. There's still one missing, it's Doxygen. So same thing, Control V, Doxygen. Save. Running this thing. So next time around I can, on a clean install system, I can run this one. And then normally everything is installed for the build. There we go. We're off. So that's that. Indeed, we can restart. So Carli works. So do these in-between tests before you change hundreds of things. Change one thing, build, it works. Second thing, build, it works. Second, you know the drill. One by one, so you know what is going wrong. Why is this not working anymore? Because of the last change. And what do we get? Cinnamon. What we should do as well, that is look at the packages lists. RiserFS is gone. Sure, okay. We need to take a look at all the other packages then and see if that's okay. So there we are. We've got this as look. Shows a cursor, shows a background, and shows some icons. Done. Right mouse click. Don't like the wallpaper, go change it. A quick color, just to have something. But there is a lot. It's drool. All right. Nothing. Okay, not important. Just wallpapers, and then that's that. So we've done Arch ISO. We've done the calamares config for Raster FS. We're now at a crossroad. Oops, Alt T. And we have here calamares that's being built for 699. So that's being done as well. Question is, what will we do, right? kpmcore is at this point in time an issue. And will we go for a build of this kpmcore? Or will we just say, you know what, whatever, what if, right? Two options. What if we go to Carli, to the choices in the Carli calamares configuration, in calamares here in modules, and then we should have a look. RG swap, right? And partition conf seems to be more likely, as you see here. Partition conf, lots of swap references. Control find swap, but let's make this not in plain text. We can't go to Perl. Make this bigger, and we have swap here, swap there. Lux, where are you? Initial swap size. Was it even here? Here it is, right? So we can do this. That's the user swap choices. Control C, Control V. Toggle comment does not work. Doesn't get it. That's my backup. And I remove these guys. When I do it like this, I get two choices. Swap, no swap, and file. To swap file instead of partition. So I think that's going to be my choice, not kpmcore. Then we are independent of that one. And we say, okay, look, for this few months, we'll see what happens with kpmcore and then use it again or not, right? I see here we have a calamares debug, right? So remove debug. Remove debug, yes please, thank you very much. And what happens is that I mistyped my password, I think. Hey, why is that? Okay, whatever, right? So sudo nano etc and make package.conf. Ah, my password is compromised. I need to reboot. Ah, too bad. Anyway, save. Now I have a debug that I should remove. So the Carli repo has one file too much. Debug. Bye. So we do have a new guy, right? This new guy. Okay, sure. The only thing I need to do is put it online. If it's online, it can go in the ISO. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit. This is GitHub, and yes, you have to wait a little bit. Otherwise, you're building it with, again, the old one. But in the meantime, this is changed. So we've made the decision to say, whatever, kpmcore, we wait your fix. We're not going to build it and give users for Carli just two choices. It's exactly the same thing. The difference is it's a partition, right? And this is a file, but it's still swap. Very much. So that's that. Okay, kill, kill, kill. And then we go for Carli package builds. I've made a change in this one, but first we push it online. Let's be sure it's online. We can check like this. So that's what we've changed. It's uncommitted. It's not online. So now it's going online. Push it with GitHub, to GitHub, GitLab, Gitbucket, whatever, Bitbucket, kpmcore bug workaround, basically, right? And we'll visit it again a few months from now. Done. That's online. Now I need to build it. This is the thing I need to build. Another package number each. It doesn't cost you anything. Always up the number. Building. Always up the number. So that goes on this one later on with the script. It just builds it and puts it in here. So I'm already ready. Ah yeah, we need to reboot. My apologies, right? We can't do this now and need to agree to reboot. And then it's fine. So we can close this. We can close this. All right. Let's reboot. And I'll push it online. And now we need to build again a new Carli. Cheers.